Apologies. Hello. Welcome to Shelter Radio from the land of unstable internet connections, apparently. I'm so sorry about that. If you were on the last live feed, my apologies. We're going to do our best to have this be stable. I've just rebooted everything. And yesterday I reset all the routers and the various hubs in the house. So, I'm hoping that the connection will work. I also have a doodad coming from Amazon that will allow me to hardwire through Thunderbolt into the system. And so my hope is that that will finally really solve the problem of connectivity because I won't get kicked off the internet as easily. But anyway, welcome back to Shelter Radio. I'm David Dault, and I'm here around 2 p.m. each day as long as the internet is working. So if you are there and watching, give me a shout out and let me know that this is coming through. And I'm sorry that we got kicked off a moment ago. I'm going to do my best to have things stay stable through the rest of our time together today. I'm a little frustrated with all this because this is like the third time in a week that this has happened. So my apologies. I was kicking up a pretty good groove there, but I'm going to kick it up again. So if you liked what I was laying down before, you're going to love this. Thank you, Thad. She got away, shows that she knows she's heard every line. Tenderly she talks on the phone. There's a way to walk that says stay away, and a time to go around the long way. A girl in trouble is a temporary thing. A girl in trouble is a temporary thing. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. There's a time that every girl learns to use her head. Tears will be saved till they're better spent. There's no time for her to be afraid, so instead takes care of business, keeps a cool head. A girl in trouble is a temporary thing. A girl in trouble is the temporary thing. She's got a face that shows that she knows she's heard every line. Tenderly she talks on the phone. There's a way to walk that says stay away, and a time to go around the long way. Girl in trouble is a temporary thing. Girl in trouble is a temporary thing. Girl in trouble is a temporary thing. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. So I have a lot of favorite bands, but if you were to kind of put me up against a wall and demand that I name my favorite band from the 80s, Romeo Void is a really strong contender, and I'm a big fan of that band musically and also politically. Like there was something going on with Romeo Void that was just really really powerful. And songs like "A Girl in Trouble Is a Temporary Thing," there is a politics there that is worth discussing even now, like 40 years later. Such a big fan of that band. So Tracy, I'm glad that that I managed to hit whatever zeitgeist you're vibing on as well. So fantastic. There's something strange going on tonight. There's something going on that's not quite right. Joey's nervous and the lights are bright. There's something going on that's not quite right. There's something going on that wasn't here before. Keep your eyes glued to the floor. No one's gonna save your life. Something going on that's not quite right. Be brave, there's something going on tonight. There's something going on that's not quite right. Joey's nervous and the lights are bright. There's something going on that's not quite right. There's something going on that wasn't here before. Keep your eyes glued to the floor. No one better save your life. There's something going on that's not quite right. Oh, I started out, when I started playing Strange, I started out playing the Wire version, which goes kind of like... Like if you listen to it on Pink Flag, it's like, it's got an energy to it, but it's a dark energy. And I've sort of morphed into playing the REM version, which I guess is off of their album Eponymous, or maybe Dead Letter Office. I can't remember which, but anyway. Yeah, so they covered Strange, and that's kind of more where my vibe is. Trying to make sure that I know the chords, and I probably don't, but we're going to do our best. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh. Nope. Let's try again. Nope. Where is the rhythm? Gosh, I wrote this song, and I don't even know what the rhythm is. So just remember, kids, just because you created something doesn't mean that you're the author of it. 100 miles of railroad ties, inch before the flint collides. Fires are stoked to build the steam. I wonder what that engine dreams. things you told me then come back to me once again. Memories hide the telegraph lines, seeing shapes in the kudzu vine. Here we go now. When you remember something. Heavy is the head that's crowned with all the thought that weighs it down. Journeys start and journeys end, and I'm lost in engine dreams again. Fun. Thank you, Tracy, for correcting me. Originally on Document. So I'm wrong about REM in so many ways. All right, so if you're looking for other things to do besides the madness that is Shelter Radio, I highly encourage that. You should definitely check out Zach Zaya's Poetry Lockdown. His last name is spelled C-Z-A-I-A. Zach Zaya, the Poetry Lockdown. I think it happens around 4 p.m. Central Time. But increasingly, I've been seeing it at other times. So I'm not sure if he's keeping a set schedule right now, but the best that I have is 4 p.m. Central, Zach Zaya's Poetry Lockdown. Today, Matt Springer's Quarantine Cabaret is going to be doing at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, a tribute to Sir Elton John. Also, I think Matt had a job interview this morning, and so I hope he got it. We're sending good vibes to Matt over at the Quarantine Cabaret. Check him out today at 3 p.m. Central. Please do check out Kimono My House, which is a Facebook Live group which does shows all through the week. I'm every week their schedule changes a bit with new artists and new lineups, but they have a schedule over at Kimono My House, so join them and you'll get indications about when those things are happening. It's a great group. I'm so glad that they're doing it. Folks from the Yum Yum Tree are helping to put that together. Please do check out Leo Huang, last name spelled H-W-A-N-G. He does intermittent awesomeness on the guitar, both solo and acoustic. And yesterday, I think his whole family got together and played like a quartet or some kind of symphonic music, which is just awesome. Friday nights, my friend Rahuldeep Gill out on the left coast is doing an Instagram live talk show called Deep in This. Rahuldeep Gill, Deep in This, and that starts at 6 p.m. Pacific, which is 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. That's Deep in This with Rahuldeep Gill. Definitely check that out on Instagram Live. Mondays at 2 p.m., Jonathan Brooke is doing the Kitchen COVID concerts. That Jonathan Brooke, 2 p.m. Mondays, Central Time, the Kitchen COVID concerts. All this week, Bloodshot Records and the Mercury Lounge in Tulsa are doing 7 p.m. Central concerts, kind of roots and roots rock and twang and kind of alt country kind of stuff. So definitely check out Bloodshot Records and Mercury Lounge online, 7 p.m. each night, all this week Central Time, doing that. My friend Brian E. Smith is doing DJing Friday night starting at 8:30 Central and going till late at night. And he's been doing that every Friday for the past few weeks. Definitely check out Brian Smith, spinning tracks, DJing here on Facebook Live. And last but not least, yesterday I played a Fugazi song in honor of this. Discord Records, which is that great Washington, D.C. based punk rock and post-punk label, has their entire 40-year catalog online for free. So go check out Discord Records and listen to all that good Fugazi music. I recommend, among other things, In on the Kill Taker. Great album. All right. Oh, I'm a fan of all of this stuff. I hope that you guys are having a good day today. I spent a lot of today trying to deal with the papers that are around me. And so you can't really tell, but some things on the back shelf here have shifted a little bit. I'm trying to make room for some more books. And but also trying to make sure that things that have been like in boxes on the shelf back there kind of get out of the boxes and actually get dealt with. So every day trying to deal a little bit more with the swirl of nonsense around me. Let me see if I can tell who all's talking here. No? Okay, good. All right, so I'm just going to keep on playing. We've got a few more, and we'll go from there. The girl appears in open windows, hiding in shadows, awaken my fears, but not my nightmares. And I think her name is Mary, remembering the nights we went dancing to the tune of our misgivings. And in the distance, dogs were howling, and I think her name is Mary. Crepe paper Susan on a Tuesday, slips on rain-soaked sidewalks. I never could take April disasters, so I had to turn to Mary. And the girl explains the monsoon season in the midst of apprehension. My soul washing rain away with ashes, and I'm sure her name is Mary. I know her well. All right. I've mentioned before that when I try and hit those high notes, what goes through my head is Boz Scaggs singing "Love, Look What You Done to Me." And so now that I've mentioned that, I'm actually trying to learn Boz Scaggs's "Love, Look What You've Done to Me." Like that, he gets a kind of resonance in his voice when he goes up to these high notes like this. And I realize that I'm copping Boz Scaggs left and right, so I may as well actually try and cop the man, like play his song, not his song, but play the song that he made his own. So yeah. Yeah, and so it's all, as Han Solo would say, it's all simple tricks and nonsense. Really, we're all just kind of faking it till we make it, and that explains a lot of what I'm doing here. There is freedom within, there's freedom without. Try to catch the deluge in a paper cup. There's a battle ahead, many battles are lost, but you never see the end of the road while you're traveling with me. And now, don't dream it's over. And now, when the world comes in, they come, build a wall between us, and they won't win. Now I'm towing my car, there's a hole in the roof. My possessions are causing me suspicion, but there's no proof. In the paper today tells a warring of ways, but you turn right over to the TV page. And now, don't dream it's over. And now, when the world comes in, they come, build a wall between us, they won't win. Na 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 na. Now I'm walking again to the beat of a drum, and I'm counting my steps to the door of your heart. Only shadows ahead, barely clearing the roof. Get to know the feeling of liberation and release. And now, don't dream it's over. And now, when the world comes in, they come, build a wall between us, and they won't win. Don't let them win. Don't let them win. Don't let them win. Hey now, hey now. Hey now, hey now. Yeah, that worked pretty good. I like it. I like it quieter like that. Solsbury Hill, I could see the city light. Wind was blowing, time stood still. Eagle flew out of the night. Here was something to observe. Came in close, I heard a voice, standing, stretching every nerve. Had to listen, had no choice. I did not believe information. I just had to trust imagination. My heart going boom, boom, boom. Hey, I say, grab your things, they've come to take me home. silence I resigned. My friends would think I was a nut, turning water into wine. Open doors would soon be shut, so I went from day to day. Though my life was in a rut, till I thought of what I'd say, which connection I should cut. I was feeling part of the scenery. I walked right out of the machinery. My heart going boom, boom, boom. Hey, I said, grab your things, they've come to take me home. When illusions spin a net, I'm never where I wanna be. Liberty she pirouette when I think that I am free. Watched by empty silhouettes, close their eyes but still can see. No one taught them etiquette. I was shown another me. Today I don't need a replacement. I'd show them what the smile on my face meant. My heart going boom, boom, boom. Hey, I say, you can keep my things, they've come to take me home. Here at home. You let it high, 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 oh. High, 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 oh. Woo! Solsbury Hill. Not bad. All right, I got one more, and then we're done for the day, and I hope that you all have enjoyed. It has been fun. I don't quite know all these songs, and so it's always an interesting thing to to explore what it is that is going on with my fingertips. Yeah. Puzzle out what is missing, tripping over a piece of sky, with a ghost for the giving and a living swig of my own mind. And I've never seen the lights. Don't you let it pass you twice, no sir. Wrote it down in a letter, I sent it off to who knows where. Up above, twinkle, twinkle, coming close, I gotta stop and stare. And I'll hum your favorite song, just to hear you sing along. What I got in mind wasting time with you. There's 100 walls to climb. If we lay here, that's just fine. What I got in mind is wasting time with you, with you. Thank you, everybody. This was fun today. It's a gray day here in Chicago, but you all helped to make it sunny by showing up. I'm very, very grateful for that. I hope that wherever you are safe and you are surrounded by the assurance that people need you and care about you. If nothing else, let me tell you, I need you. I care about you. And also, please make sure that you are doing what you can to care for yourself. Take a bath, take a walk if that's safe. Clean up a pile of something in the house that has been kind of sticking at your craw and you have not had the gumption to do it. If you can find even just a little bit of energy to pick some stuff up and put it away, even just like with like, one pile into another, it does something. It makes a difference. We're all in this together, and this is a long-term attempt to make sure that the curve is flattened, that medical resources are there. It's not about beating the virus yet. We haven't begun to do that yet, but it's about helping to make sure that we're making available the resources that the most vulnerable and the least of these among us need in order to survive. And that's the most important thing right now, is making sure that as many of us make it out of this alive as possible. So you're doing something, even if you're just sitting here listening to little old me, and I appreciate you doing it. Thank you for all the kind things that you all say. Thank you especially for your time and your attention. I'm looking forward to seeing you again tomorrow at 2 p.m. thereabouts, internet willing. But until then, I cannot wait until you and I can be together in person, when we can look one another in the face, we can clasp hands, we can dance, we can embrace, and we can say to one another, we made it. We're safe. And my prayer is that you're there and that I'm there, but that all the vulnerable and all the invisible persons that we may not know that we're touching right now, that they're there too. Thanks for doing your part to help. I love you. I'm proud of you. I'll see you tomorrow.